Okay, so last week we planned our informational writing about penguins. So we should all have this map completed. Okay, so now we're going to take our planning and the notes that we took, because in our planning we might not have written everything that we wanted to say. So we're going to be using both of these to write our story or our informational article. So if you notice my screen, I have my name and the date, I have the title, I'll bold that. I have my introduction. These aquatic warm-blooded birds are recognizable by their color. They can't fly, but instead waddle, hop, and slide across the ice. These cute animals are known as penguins. Introduction is done. Then, before I get into my next paragraph, I have this heading right here. So this heading I bolded and I underlined it because that's called a heading. And so I actually called that right here. So what I called my boxes, that means all of in this paragraph, I'm going to be talking about their location and where they live. So let's see, I labeled it location, and here's my sentence. To begin with, penguins can live in many different types of climates. Most people think of penguins living in icy, cold climates like Antarctica. Luckily, the penguins who live there can keep warm by their thick layer of blubber fat and feathers that keep them warm and insulated. However, other penguins live in more tropical and warm climates like South America, Australia, New Zealand, and Africa. Another thing that you might notice is I have a picture here. And with informational articles, you include pictures. Now, I'm just not going to put a bunch of pictures of penguins because they're cute. I want it to actually go along with what I'm talking about. So I'm talking about here where they live. So I found this picture of a map, and it kind of shows here South America, Antarctica, Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. So what I'm talking about here, there's a picture that goes along with it here. Now I'm going to show you how to do pictures. So today, I just want you to type up your writing, and then the next time we meet, I can show you more of how to do these pictures so they align in the text. Okay? Then my next paragraph was prey and predators. So that means in this paragraph, all I'm talking about is the prey. So what do penguins eat? And what eats penguins? So here's my paragraph. Many animals can be predators and prey for other animals. Penguins are carnivores that don't even taste their food. They don't mind not being able to taste their food because they can swallow their food whole. They eat krill, squid, and other sea animals. Depending on a penguin's size and where they live, they have different predators. In Antarctica, penguins' predators are orca and seals, whereas in the warmer climates, their predators can be seagulls, seals, and sharks. Luckily for penguins, their black and white color allows them to camouflage and stay safe from their predators. So again, here is my picture that goes along with what I'm talking about. It shows what the penguin eats and then what eats the penguin, okay? Then my last paragraph is about species. So here, I haven't finished it just yet, but I labeled it species, and now I need to enter, tab, and I need to write my information about the species. So here I have that there's 17 different species, and I want to talk about the emperor, the king, and the little penguin. So I'm going to have to go back in my notes because I didn't write all the information here. I just wrote what I want to talk about. So now I have to go back in my notes and figure out, okay, I'm going to start there. Oops, I don't want to. I'm going to unbold it, underline it. There are 17 different species of penguins, okay? Then I'm going to go into the emperor penguin is this, the king penguin is this, and then the baby little penguin is blah, 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 blah. And then I'm probably going to find a picture that goes along with that. It's your turn.